A brand new update has just been released for Planet Coaster 2, featuring many different things we've been wanting to see for a while, including a returning ride, some more D-themed coasters, and even restaurants. It's about time. And alongside that, loads of other stuff. And today, I'm going to take you through all of it and have a look at all of it, because I've literally done one for every single update so far, so it would be wrong not to do one for update 4. So join me as I have an early look at this update. Thanks to Frontier for sending it over. I am not in the country when this video is uploaded. As you can see, I'm gone. So it is really cool to have this early access to show it to you guys and just play around with it. And this update will come in very handy when I'm building my custom theme park and my recreation that's currently ongoing. So if you want to see any of that or keep up to date on these updates with videos like these, then be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any in the future. Because yeah, we have a lot to go through. So as you can see right in front of me, I am actually on the testing grounds map. As you can see, this is the first ever park I made when the game first released. And I remember hopping in and making the sort of Vekoma launch coaster over here and sort of, I don't know, just messing around with random, what the hell is this? Having a look at all the flat rides, some of the water slides and stuff. Now the physics are a lot better on these, which is really, really good. And even looking at future DLCs and updates over here. But this isn't what we're looking at now. We need to look at some other stuff, not like whatever the hell is going on here. Because even though this update is about new things, they've even added some stuff to a previous update when they added the Western theming. Because of course you can see right at the bottom, I'm scrolling through it right now, these are all like the signs and the revolver that you can, I didn't even know that was in the game, the water towers, the benches and stuff, but they've added even more in this update, such as shooting, like you can see here, the bandit cover shot. I think the, I might be wrong, I think this one's also an angry shot. Yeah, that's a new one as well. God, look at him, he shoots his gun and then, you know, and then we've also got like cowboy quick draw and another cowboy shot one somewhere. Where is it? That's him just tipping his hat. How do you do, sir? And you got the return of the dynamite crates that are open and closed. A TNT plunger to go with it. This thing, which looks quite cool, the sort of weather thing. Whoa, that's spinning fast. And apparently this revolver is actually new in this update, which is why I'd never seen it. Look at this. You could scale it up all the way. Look at this big gun. I'm going to make a roller coaster where there's a revolver like this and it's shooting confetti out. Oh, it looks so wholesome. Not today. But no, there's some new Western sound effects in the sounds library as well. And yeah, that's a nice little addition. They didn't really have to do that, but I appreciate it regardless. Players can now customize their franchises by setting banners and stickers, and they can also visit like top-rated parks from the previous franchise leaderboards and stuff. Different pricing and economy stuff will be used when it comes to like, I don't know, adapting to difficulty levels in challenge modes and whatever else. And one of the very small but extremely useful options they've added is in the game options here, where you can actually set to have coaster supports on pathways. So as you can see, click apply, and this wasn't a thing before because obviously if you placed a pathway down, all the supports would just disappear. But now if we were to build a pathway under this, as you can see, it saves us so much time having to do all the custom support. Say there's a really nice support on the ride, you don't want to get rid of it, but you want to put path underneath it, you can't. So now you can with that setting enabled. That is actually a very, very helpful option to a lot of people, I'd imagine. Something that's not too major, but might be for some people, is the brand new career mode maps that have made its way into sandbox preset. So you can now start a sandbox mode in a park that's not just super flat. That's a Minecraft term. You can start it with different themes and like actual starting points where there's some scenery around, terrain from career mode. A returning ride that has returned to the game can be found in this menu here. God knows where it is. Ah, found it. It's the Scissor Ride, as you can see here. It's like the classic Sizzler or Twister model. And they've completely rebuilt this from the ground up. You can attach scenery to it, of course. You can change it to reverse spin fast and spin, obviously. And yeah, there it goes. It has a very slow start, which is very realistic. Of course, it just works in a way that it spins round and then the individual gondolas spin as well. And it just keeps on going. Yeah, it looks nice. This is one of those ones that I am very surprised that wasn't in the original Planet Coaster 2 when it released, because this sort of ride is very, very like common everywhere. But I feel like it's because Alton Towers deleted Flavio's Fabulous Fandango, and Frontier were such big fans of it, they thought they had to have it in the game. But no, like with all these updates, it's just good to see it back, and I really do appreciate the fact they are adding things back, because a lot of companies and sort of game developers wouldn't even bother. Something else they wouldn't bother with is actually changing the themes of the trains and making them more basic so you can theme them up more. And of course, in previous updates, they've updated it so you can have these sort of wing coaster trains here. You can get rid of that if we just do it right here. Which one is it? There's so many. Like this here, or even like the race car, Intermin accelerator coasters, sorry, Automax. You can take them off as well. And of course, there was the Vekoma launch coaster over here that was the plane everyone was so annoyed about. You can take that off as well. That's been previous updates. You know, you can add as many cars as you want. But in this update, we have two completely different roller coasters that have very much needed a completely unthemed car. The first of which being the B&M flying coaster, which used to have this sort of stingray thing on the front, and you can sort of see it here, and it's got like these 3 bits here as well. It looks very strange, but if you go into the menu for that and click standard, yeah, there you go. A lot less themed, looks a lot nicer. No stingray at the front, although there is this weird bit that I didn't realize. I don't know what that's doing there, but it looks a lot nicer than the stingray if you want to theme it up in a different way. And one of the most majorly themed coaster trains in this game that you could just not stray away from was the Manic Mouse, the spinning wild mouse coaster. As you can see, that is the train right there. There ain't any way of getting past that theming. Like, what is his eyes doing, bro? But now you can change it to the spinning... No, that's the wrong thing. Spinning Manic Mouse model standard. And there you go. No mouse on the front. Quite a big front car there. Perfect for theming it up. And yeah, that looks a lot better than it did before. I do appreciate the fact that they are trying to make these bog standard trains so we can just theme them up as much as we want, because they always spoke about the creativity being endless in this game, and when you have trains that can't be de-themed, that really stops your creativity. But now we've got this, so another good stepping stone towards a lot of de-themed coasters. Coming over to this swimming pool over here, something that's very interesting they've added is the option to customize the color of the pools, the tiles, and the water inside. Now, I don't actually know how to do this, so I'm just going to go on this. Can I paint over? And then does it say... Ah, there we go. There's the colouring options on the side. Oh my god. We've created a red swimming pool. But once you've made a pool, if you go onto the actual sort of menu to do with the pool, so swimming pool 1 here, and you go to customize, you can strengthen the colour so you can't even see the tiles at the bottom. That's quite nice, actually. You can turn down the lighting as well. That's a really good thing, because I was having problems with that in my water park. And of course, with that, you can change the color of the pool. So we could have purple water, yellow. No, that doesn't look very good, does it? Green if you want it to look like a swamp. Like, there's so many different options, and I appreciate that. This has a lot more potential now to be completely diabolical and to break the game even more. But along with all of these new things, there is something that is pretty major that is brand new for Planet Coaster as a whole, and that is the ability to have restaurants. Now, I believe from my brief time in playing, these are a thing in Planet Zoo, so they have been a thing for a little while now, but they have never touched the Planet Coaster series. Until today, where we're going to build one right here. Delete that ride, who cares about that? And what you do is you go over to facilities and see all of these cables and random stuff. Come over to restaurants, and there we go. There is the kitchen for it, and you can place this wherever you want. You can place it in the center of a pathway, wherever. I'll put mine in the center here just because why not? And then we can go on to that. And as you can see, no tables connected. So what happens now is not only have we got new tables like you can see here, which are really, really nice, by the way, and also these ones that look very nice as well, but you can also use the picnic benches that were already in the game to act as these tables for the restaurant. I don't know, if we place some of these down, you can place them quite near to each other, although I don't know how they're going to get into the one on the left, but they'll have to find their way there somehow. Okay, I think I went a little bit overboard, to the point all the parasols have made their way onto the Omnimover. But you click connect tables to connect the ones already placed down, and you just drag across like so. Oh, we've got 21 there. Geez, yeah, I did go a bit overboard, didn't I? You confirm the selection of the ones you want, and as you can see, it shows you a booth or a round table. You can customize the pricing at this restaurant. As you can see, there's like a club sandwich. You can change it to, like, I don't know what these are, like guest satisfaction, so you can have like salt and artificial ingredients. This is so complicated. I love it. They really didn't have to go this in depth with anything, so I'm kind of glad they have. But yeah, you can make it so it's quite normal, like your salad has plants and nuts and eggs in them, but lasagna has caffeine, shellfish, legumes. So hopefully if we open this up, maybe make the sort of price for this really cheap. Let's say A club sandwich is $1. Oh, have we got someone coming over? Are they going to go to the restaurant? Oh, you've got this far now. You might as well. Are you taking the mick? No one's turning up to it, so give me 2 seconds. I'm going to build an entire Viking-themed water park right now. Oh my god, look at this. I just built this in about 2.5 milliseconds. This entire water park, totally not from my custom theme park, Isle of Discovery. And here we have more guests. They're going to have to eat at this restaurant by now. So as you can see, we've got this lovely themed Viking seating area with all these different tables and chairs, the nice little like window chairs as well. You can see these ones that have an actual window next to them. There's a lot of people walking past, but let's wait a minute because they might actually come in. Oh my god, there's someone here. There's someone here. Right, here we go. This is what I was trying to show you. As you can see, they order some food, they take a tray, and they go and sit down. Where the hell are they gone? Oh, okay, round here. There you go. So they've got a nice tray with what looks like maybe a lasagna on it or something. And they can go up to that place and order. Yeah, they get a little tray that they can eat from. That was really not worth the wait. But that does work a lot more like a proper restaurant. So I much prefer that to just going up to a little like booth that says Gelato Bros, ordering like these tiny fast food bites and then walking off with it. I like the fact that they have to get a tray and they have to sit down at a connected table. That's very cool. Even if my restaurants I've made are completely empty, other than one person that decided to sit outside. I'm just very thankful for this update and I can't wait for the next one in May. So when we get some more information about that, I'll be sure to make a video, and I'll make a video when it releases doing a very similar thing, because this was enjoyable and fun and hopefully informative. So if you want to see more like this, subscribe. Bye bye.